Hello there, my beautiful Scorpios, and welcome to your weekly tarot reading with me, Missmachiste. Scorpio, we are looking into this week of September 13th to the 19th. Please keep in mind that time is fluid and check your other chart placements out on my channel. Scorpio, we are getting you a number for this week to see what number Spirit is highlighting for you. You may see this number on license plates, billboards, social media, wherever you see digits. So let's look into it for my beautiful Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs. What number is being highlighted for Scorpio this week? All right, Scorpio, your number is 77. I am brave. Beautiful. This card says it is time to move on from old patterns, habits, and fears. Now is the time to walk in the direction of your biggest desires and ambitions. Now is the time to be bold and brave. All right, Scorpio, some of you could have been born on the 7th. It doesn't have to be. It's just the energy. But you are definitely coming in very bold, very assertive, very confident as well. You are definitely going through a transformation, which is right up your alley, my beautiful Scorpios. First sentence, it's time to move on from the old patterns, habits, and fears. You are releasing negativity. You are possibly releasing a certain mindset that you have felt very hard to rid of. But let's see what else is coming through for you, my beautiful Scorpios, for this week for Scorpio. All right, Scorpio. We have Eclipse in Sagittarius, card 33, another synchronized number. And this card says growth. Success after a setback. Look at that. Look at that. So 77 and 33 here for you, Scorpio. Some of you could have been born on the 3rd. Doesn't have to be. It's just the energy. But Scorpio, there is a very, very, very big energy here of success, obviously, right? But there is also a very large energy here of you getting through something that was pretty strugglesome to you. So with you getting the energy of I am brave as well as this eclipse in Sagittarius, Spirit is definitely highlighting the fact that you may have been struggling in a certain area of your life for quite some time. And now it's your time to receive that success after that very large setback. And you may have been struggling with this certain area in your life since eclipse season, because we did have our eclipse season on the axis of Sagittarius and Gemini. So you may have been struggling with a certain area of your life, or maybe multiple areas of your life, since around April of this year. And it does seem like now things are finally calming down and being a lot more victorious, successful, and you're even feeling better. So let's see what major or ace is coming in for you. And we have love. So this is the Lovers, Gemini energy. So for some of you, very specifically, your love life has been struggling, or your love life has been very, very set back for quite some time. And with the Lovers, there is a renewal, there is a reconciliation, there is a reunion of this energy. So for some of you here, Scorpio, you could be finally coming back together with a very specific soulmate of yours after a very troubling time. Maybe you have been dealing with a lot of tension, a lot of arguments, a lot of drama. Some of you, this definitely could be a new soulmate that's coming in that helps you feel like you are finally feeling successful in love. For others of you, this could be a past person that you had a very, very large setback with. Some of you, this could just be your current lover that you felt as though there was a very large setback with. With the Lovers here, this definitely could be somebody that you feel strong emotions towards. So it doesn't necessarily have to be a lover. You may have been having problems with family members, very close friends. So it does seem like there is going to be a renewal to a very specific area of your life that has been struggling for quite some time. And I do feel like it has to do with another person. So let's see what your tarot is here, my beautiful Scorpios. Underneath your 77, we have the Chariot, which is also card number 7. So now you have triple sevens there. Underneath Eclipse and Sag, we have Death. There you are, Scorpio. Things are finally changing. Things are finally transforming. You're finally feeling that growth-like energy from this. And underneath your Lovers, we have the Two of Cups. Yeah, so this definitely has to do with a person, another person. I did feel that right away. Thank you, Spirit, for confirming that for me. So it definitely has to do with somebody that you have a connection with. It could be love, it could be friend, it could be family, like I said, but there is emotions between the two of you at a certain extent. Some of you, they are romantic. Some of you, they are platonic. But there has been an extremely strong setback with this person, or just in your love life, your friend life, or your family life in general. And now you are getting a renewal to a very specific connection. Things are transforming. And with the Chariot, things are finally moving forward. And with the Chariot here underneath your double sevens, you two are finally moving away from the old patterns of this connection. So old patterns, old addictions, old habits, whether they be your patterns or habits, or their patterns or habits, or both of yours. Let's clarify. Cancer, Scorpio, water. Let's clarify here for my beautiful Scorpios. On the Chariot, we have the High Priestess. More water. On the Death card, we have the Two of Swords. And on the Two of Cups, the Knight of Pentacles. Yep. So I honestly feel like for some of you Scorpios, you weren't really sure how this was going to play out with that High Priestess energy. I feel like you were trying to intuitively pick up on what was going on, but I feel like for a lot of you Scorpios, you may have felt like intuitively blocked or intuitively very foggy when it came to this person. I'm also going to point out again, Spirit is once again confirming this has to do with another person. 2, 2, 2. So you got a lot of numbers to look for here, Scorpio. You have 7s, you have 3s, and you have 2s. So this is a very, very, very highly charged spiritual reading coming in for you. And I very much specifically feel like this has to do with another person. And you do not see this transformation happening. I almost feel like whatever happened between the two of you was very, very bad. The High Priestess, there could have been a little bit of energy of somebody taking advantage or somebody holding secrets or holding things back. But that's no longer. There is movement forward, there is a transformation, and there is a sense of being stable in this connection again. Some of you, this, like I said, this could be a new soulmate coming in, and maybe you just didn't expect that at all. Maybe you didn't expect to ever find love again after all you've been through. Maybe you didn't expect you and your person to actually find victory after all you two have just been through. Maybe you didn't expect you and this past person to actually come together and compromise after the history of the past. So let's clarify this one more time here, Scorpio, and then we will get your specific love energies, even though I feel like this is pretty much mostly about romantic love for a lot of you. On the High Priestess, we have the Eight of Swords. Yeah, I definitely feel like for a lot of you Scorpios, you had a very hard time articulating your intuition when dealing with whatever was happening here. Two of Swords, Eight of Swords, both energies of being blindfolded. Two of Swords, the Fool. Yeah, you did not see this new beginning happening for you and this person. There is like an energy where you were kind of just like, there is no way that this can get better, so I'm just going to close my eyes. I'm going to put this blindfold on in hopes that I could just avoid the disaster. But by the stroke of whoever is in charge of this connection in the spiritual plane, there is a second chance. There is a new start. Knight of Pentacles, Five of Swords. Yep, there is an energy of not giving up on this connection. There is an energy of almost saying, you know what? despite the argument, despite the energy of what we have been through, there's a I'm not going to give up. And honestly, sometimes for me, the Five of Swords comes through when you feel defeated about something. So I almost feel like, Scorpio, you are very, very stuck on the energy that there is no way this can change in my favor, or there's no way things can get better. Five of Swords, it looks like you're going to come challenged with your own doubtful energy, and things actually will get better. And it does look like some of you Scorpios, you will feel defeated in that sort of sense, because you were holding on to a sense of there being no hope, and then there is a restoration, and you're kind of like, wow, I was in my head, I was overthinking, I was going crazy, and look at us now. So we are now going to get your specific love energies. Keep in mind, for some of you, this is about love, all right? But some of you, this could be with a friend, with a family member that you just didn't think this would happen, and it does. So this kind of reminds me, too, of Capricorn's weekly reading. So if you got Capricorn in your chart or are dealing with one, go check out their reading. In terms of majors, I have Scorpio, Aries, Pisces, Virgo, and Cancer. So let's get your specific love energy, spirit, for Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs for this week for Scorpio. We have self-worth, unawakened. Oh my God. The cards just called out exactly what I said. Conclusion. So you thought there is no way that me and this person can conclude this disaster and figure out a way to make this connection work. Whoever was sitting in that mindset, whether it be you or them, keep in mind, some of you Scorpios cross watchers, you may feel like this resonates better for you. Whoever was sitting in the mindset of like, there's no way that we can prevail, it was unawakened energy. And it comes up right where I said that with that Two of Swords. So let's clarify here, Scorpio. But you are concluding that energy. You two are concluding that. We have self-worth with shadow work. Can't make this up, y'all. Unawakened with new direction. Oh my God. You did not think this was happening. And look at that. The new direction right in the same position as the Fool. I said this in my last reading that I just recorded, but there's a very specific reason I do not take flyers. And this is exactly why. My cards come out synchronistically and exactly in the positions that they are supposed to. New direction on the Fool. Hello. And on conclusion, Metamorphosis. There's your transformation. Basically what I've been saying the whole time. Concluding the struggle. Transforming this connection. You have death there. You have metamorphosis. That's your transformation. So, and moving in a new direction with this person, which you did not expect to happen. So let's clarify this one more time here for you, Scorpio, and close your reading. All right, shadow work with reinvention. Beautiful. Both of you are in a position of trying to transform yourselves as well to be better for this relationship. New direction with grief. Beautiful. Turning away from the sadness, turning away from the fears, the doubts, the old patterns. What your 7-7 said. First card, knew it. And solitude. Wow. So for some of you, you are definitely not going to be single much longer. Or you two transforming creates an energy of you two being together more. Because there is a transformation away from being alone from this person. So definitely reuniting, coming back together, feeling that vibe with one another. And if this is a new person, Scorpio, you had to go through all those endings. You had to go through all of those unfortunately crappy times. But I get for a lot of you, this is somebody that you are already knowing of. But there's a slim percentage of you that this could be a new person. But that's what I have here for you, Scorpio. A very interesting reading. Have a wonderful week. And I'll talk to y'all very soon. Bye now.